We're pre-gaming it.
Very good.
So so what else are you making for Thanksgiving? You do like a lot of sides and stuff?
I'm probably going to do a bunch of cooking at my mother's, but I do the pies and I do. That's like it. I'm doing pies and green beans, and then I'm going to attempt to do some low-carb dressing for Eric because he's being all nuts with the diet stuff. So
Paleo?
yeah, he doesn't like to call it paleo.
I wouldn't like to call it that either. The shit is annoying.
I know. It's like he was questioning a waiter the other night about what was in some sauce or something. And he was going on, and it went, and I'm like, listen, he's doing the paleo thing. Can you tell me if there's any, weed in there? And I, cut to the chase, and he's like, he doesn't know what that is. I'm like, of course he does. He's a waiter.
Everybody knows what it is. It's everywhere. It's crazy.
I know, but it was a waiter in a steak restaurant. I'm like, the man has been asked what's in the demi-glaze before. Just...
He's being interrogated.
Welcome to my world. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. I love it. I have a harvest beer. This is the last of my...
Cool.
The heck did I do with the bottle? Here it is. Yeah, and we've wined up. Oh, I'm bringing wine as well. So wine, side dish.
Yeah.
Pies. Paleos. Don't call me stuffing.
I don't know if this is a term, but it should be. People. Paley bros.
Paley bros. Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a Paley bro. You gotta cut out those carbs, dude. It's like I saw a dude at Five Guys order like a double cheeseburger with no bun. And
yeah.
Just fucking, what is wrong? How are you gonna eat it?
Right.
You're not forks. It's a fucking burger restaurant.
Can I tell you, I love Five Guys.
Hold on a second.
One time we went to Five Guys and I was in the parking lot watching somebody in their car eating a burger with no bun. But it was no different than a regular burger other than it had no bun. There was still mayonnaise and lettuce and tomato and all the time.
That makes it healthy. There's no bun makes it healthy.
It was covered like head to toe in mayonnaise. There's no bun. Everything else is the same. It's disgusting.
I love it. It's like he could do without the bun, but he couldn't stand it without condiments. It's so dry.
I love it.
That's the best. That is the best. Oh my god, that's so funny.
But it was no different than a regular burger other than it had no bun. There was still mayonnaise.
Why is there like a replay going on, man?
Healthy. This one makes it healthy. I was gonna say.
That was weird. Everything else is the same. Do you have another window open?
I love it. It's like. Oh, maybe I do.
That's funny. It's on delay.
No, I had the live page open in another one.
Oh, okay, okay.
That was weird.
Yeah, so Five Guys. So I love Five Guys, but Five Guys is the place where they've got the big bins of the peanuts that you shell yourself.
Yeah.
I can't go. I've been in that place where I've had to like clean my shoes before I come in my house because I have such a peanut allergic.
Like you visited the elephant cage at the zoo.
Seriously.
That's exactly the same environment.
I'm not even joking. Like I actually,
Five Guys. I could eat the shit out of some Five Guys right now. Oh, sorry, not safe for work.
not safe for work. Okay.
You say it after you say the thing, right?
Let's go to beer because we are. This is the holiday edition, so it's all kinds of low key. Nobody's in the office today, right?
We got one viewer right now, unless that's me having the window open and the other thing. But who knows? Well, yeah, no one's in the office today. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's whatever. Actually, people are working. They might be from home. I don't know. So here's what I have. I think you've had this before, the Southern Tier Harvest.
I don't know if I've had that before.
No? It's
I don't think I have.
It found its way in my all pumpkin all the time 6-pack, so this is all that's left. Then I've got fantastic beers coming up. Really good stuff. Yeah, I found one of those awesome make your own 6-packs, but like the selection was just off the hook.
Yeah, because usually the selection on those is pretty weak.
Oh my God! Well, they charged me per the bottle, so it was like the most expensive 6-pack I've ever in my life purchased. It was
It's a $70 6-pack.
I could have got a case. It was like $30 or something insane. But the place that they had this was an actual diner, like an old school. It's called the trolley car, and it actually is the trolley car.
Wow.
And I was like, you yuppie sons of bitches! You have this just kick-ass refrigerated section of just.
It sounds amazing. I want to go there, 100%.
Oh my God, it was so fantastic. I'll take you if you come down to this area. But anyway, this is Southern Tier, one of our faves. Yeah, this is their harvest, their special. I don't know what else to say. It says it's brewed with 4 varieties of hops and 2 types of malts, and I don't know what the alcohol is. It's 6.7, so it's a light. I've already started drinking it, so I'm gonna pour a little more. The holidays.
I started drinking at 8:30 in the morning, and I'm just going to continue that.
Whatever it takes. Okay, so here it is. It's beautiful in color. It's great for a snowy day, and I like this. I think it's a nice balance. I think because of the hops, it balances out all the malts really well, and
so it's not overly malty.
It's not, but the malt is there. It certainly has that just the malt flavor. It's really good. It's really good. What do you?
By the way, a great name for a beer would be the Malty Falcon. That would be amazing, right? Someone's got to take that.
Nice.
You're welcome, beer industry.
So what are you drinking? I saw coffee. Oh, is that your special coffee that you now have me into?
This is my homebrew. Oh, the Aeropress. You're talking about the Aeropress.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the Aeropress is what we drink in the morning. The Aeropress, though, does make an excellent. It is the quickest way to make iced coffee. Is you just make the Aeropress like normal, put a bunch of ice cubes in the thing, and then plunge it over the ice. Then add cold water to get it to be the consistency you want, and it makes actually a really nice.
I bet it does.
Super bitter. It's good. I love the Aeropress. I mean, we use it every day. So fast, easy to clean. Coffee's great. It's like I always say, it's similar to a French press brew, but it's less bitter. And the thing that always drove Tao crazy about the French press is the grit. There's like a really fine grit, right? And sometimes not so fine grit at the bottom.
Yeah.
And the Aeropress is perfectly clean brew, right? So there's no grit in it whatsoever. You don't get that sort of chalky thing. I mean, it's really. Yeah. It costs like $17 or something ridiculous. Yeah. And it is now like our only coffee maker. I mean, we love it.
Yeah. Yeah, my husband likes it. I figured out over the last few days how to make, like a good cup for him. And he's like, listen, can you make me one of those really complicated cups of coffee? I'm like, it's not complicated.
Yeah, it looks complicated.
Yeah, it's easy. It's actually fast, too. So.
Well, there is, if you're interested in checking it out, every year there's actually a World Aeropress Championship where you compete to make the best cup of coffee, and baristas from all over the world enter. And so you can actually find the
recipes and
the recipes. It's interesting because the Aeropress is like it's meant to be used a certain way. I actually use it upside down, which is like the preferred among coffee hipsters. They prefer to brew upside down in the Aeropress, but it's like you can use it a whole bunch of different ways.
Wait, what's upside down mean then?
So upside down is you put it in, right, so that when it's standing up.
Wait,
with the
I have
number,
to stop you.
Okay.
You might have a short in your headphones. Something's making a breaking sound in the.
Oh really? Hold on one second.
Yeah, I can. Maybe it's where the cord wasn't plugged in enough or something.
Can you hear me now?
Say it again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, not bad. You're just a little soft.
It's not even plugged in. You get the joke? Anyway. So basically you put the grounds in. So you put it in or whatever. You stand it up so that the numbers are upside down.
Okay.
Big end's up.
Yep.
Put the grounds in. Put the water in. Put the cap on. You steep like that for. We steep for 3 minutes.
What caps the bottom?
The plunger is on the bottom.
Oh, got it. Okay, so you put the plunger in. Okay.
Yeah. So then, yeah. So the plunger's already in, right?
Yeah, got it,
Put
got
the
it.
coffee
Okay.
on top of the plunger, blah blah blah. You steep it like that for 3 minutes, twirl a couple times to make sure all the grounds are wet, and then you turn it over and plunge it. So I actually that's the way I learned, and I don't really know how to do the other way, ironically enough. But there's all these like different like hacks and
Mm.
tricks and things to do. Also interesting,
Mm.
Aeropress, invented by the ex-CEO of Microsoft, same guy who invented the Aerobe flying disc, which is
Right.
where the arrow comes from. Anyway,
Right. Yeah, I heard he's like just this like genius inventor. He
yeah,
invents a lot of stuff.
I freaking love that thing. The Aeropress it's one of those life-changing things. So if there's a coffee drinker out there that you're buying gifts for, if you're watching this, the
Mhm.
Aeropress is amazing. Aeropress.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it's fantastic, and I have a friend who has one of those like $1,000 or more espresso pieces of furniture sitting on her counter in her kitchen, which is phenomenal. I would love to do a test. I would love to do my coffee against my espresso against her espresso, just for kicks.
Yeah. I mean, we've used it to make without adding water to like kind of make like lattes and stuff like that. Actually, one of my favorite things to do is actually my wife made this up or invented it or whatever, at least in our house, is the bootleg latte, which is you take one of these things, so like a mason jar or whatever, fill it with milk, put the cap on,
Mm-hmm.
or no, you just you put the cap on and you shake the living crap out of it.
Okay.
Foams. Then you pop it in the microwave and you heat it.
Yep. And then you add your espresso to it.
Well, no, so then I pour it into the thing with the coffee in it. There's like a layer of thick foam. It's crazy. It's like literally feels like latte foam at the top. So you get the milk, and then you put the layer of foam on top because it pours out last.
Right.
And it's like a legit latte. It's really cool.
Wait, are you pushing the milk through the Aeropress? No.
No. So like you make the
Yeah.
coffee
Got
in
it.
the mug. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much how I do it. I have a lot of milk that I heat up in the microwave and then add my awesome Aeropress
You've
to
got
it.
a lot of milk. It seems like a weird. How much milk do you have? Are we talking like 10 jugs of milk? Anyway, so let's talk about my beer.
All right, so I did my beer. I just realized the time. I think I did my beer before noon. Did I?
Yeah, you did. It was like 11:50.
Shit. Anyway, it was this for anybody who's watching. It was this, and it's good, and it's malty and hoppy. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll just.
Not like spicy though or anything.
No, it's not. No, it's just the harvest. It's more
That's
in the
cool.
malt and the hops. Anyway,
That's cool.
what do you got going on today?
I am drinking. So actually, I do have a couple more pumpkin beers sort of in the queue, but those are actually at the office, and I am home because of the snowstorm. So of course I'm not at the office. So I just had what I had in the house, which is something about a 6-pack of, and have been really enjoying, which is the Cisco Brewers Winter Shredder.
Ooh,
Right?
nice.
And this is an ale brewed with natural spices. I like Cisco Brewers.
Yeah, me too.
I've really kind of enjoyed them. And this is what it looks like. It's a really nice kind of caramel color.
Pretty.
And it is, I would describe it as, it's got the kind of holiday spice thing going on, but it is subtle enough that it's very drinkable. It's a really just enjoyable kind of go-to winter beer where you want to feel like you're drinking sort of like a winter seasonal beer, but you don't want to be knocked over the face with like clove or whatever the hell they put in there. And it's really, really solid and a really nice beer that I enjoy a good amount. I'm looking for the alcohol, 8% alcohol.
Oh.
So it's it is super good, very solid. I don't buy 6-packs of beers a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try a bunch of different stuff, and bought a 6-pack of this and really enjoyed it. Unlike the KBC pumpkin beer, I bought a 6-pack of and couldn't even finish a single bottle.
Wow.
So, yeah, cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Here. Mm.
There's malt in there too. It's just like a really nicely balanced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
And
do.
I really appreciate that.
Good.
So good job, Cisco Brewers. Plus, I like their bottles. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like their whole thing.
Yeah, good. Dude, I gotta tell you, you're cracking. It could be my speaker. I don't think so, though.
I'll just take
Your sound is wonky, I gotta let you know.
it
So
old school.
one more holiday thing to say, because it's related to beer. I have a tradition every year that the family gets together with another family, of whom which I do a beercation with every winter, or more than one beercation, which is a thing. So this is the family that we each have 2 kids. So there's like 8 of us. We'll go, stay at a hotel near a brewery, tour the brewery, eat, drink, beercation. So we have a traditional beercation kind of thing that we do every year on Thanksgiving weekend, where we go to a place called Longwood Gardens, which is I don't know exactly what it is. I guess it's like an arboretum. Your wife, I'm sure, knows Longwood Gardens. It's a pretty famous kind of national treasure for.
Hold on. Tao, do you know what Longwood Gardens is?
Yeah, that's where I went.
Oh, yeah, she went there.
Yeah, so anyway, it's amazing. They do some amazing stuff for the holidays. They put the lights on the tree. I knew she would know. It's a pretty incredible place. It was created by one of the DuPont. Anyway, so we do that. We go to this amazing restaurant in a town nearby called Half Moon Saloon, and eat lots of really strange meats, rabbit, crocodile. They make sausage out of all kinds of weird stuff. I don't even know. I'll let you know. But anyway, they have a great beer selection. They have really weird charcuterie and wacky stuff. So really looking forward to that. That's our Black Friday tradition. So
oh, that's nice. So you do that the day after Thanksgiving?
Yeah. It's either that Friday or Saturday, sometime that weekend. Our friends come up from Annapolis, and yeah, it's a good time. So yeah, so I'll report back on the beer that we had, because that's always a really great time. But for now, it's all about marketing, online marketing, Black Friday.
So by the way, for people out there, you post a lot of beers on your Instagram and stuff. If people want to follow you on Instagram, what's your Instagram? Is it SEO Patti?
It is, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I probably should have a separate beer account, I suppose. I should start
I don't think so.
divvying this stuff up.
So follow Patti at Instagram. The username is SEO Patti with an I.
Yes.
In the beginning, it's silent. Okay, so let's talk about Cyber Monday.
Yes.
So people out there may be familiar with Black Friday, and a lot of you are probably also familiar with Black Friday's ugly sister, Cyber Monday, which a Cyber Monday is essentially Black Friday but online.
Yes.
The whole concept is a little weird to me, because you can go online anytime. Stuff that's actually tied to like dates and stuff online always seems weird. But it's a big deal. There are a lot of deals online. Things go on sale. This is like Black Friday online, except without the fear of being trampled to death, which is a plus, I think. So, and as someone who does all of their holiday shopping, or at least tries online, it's a pretty big deal. So, Patti, you put together a raft of links. And so just if you're watching out there, of course, if you have any questions during the course of this Hangout, you can pop them right in the Google Plus comments, and we will get them and answer your question on air. And if you're watching this live, I'm going to be sharing the links that we're talking about on the side of the screen there. But if you're watching this on YouTube or it's after the fact, you can get the links in the show notes, right below the video, on the blog post, whatever. So let's talk about some of these articles, because you pulled out some articles that were really for people who are looking to, if you're selling stuff online, you want to take advantage of Cyber Monday.
Right. How
do you do that? How do you go about doing that? So let's kind of walk through some of the links. So
the articles, absolutely.
Called Black Friday and Cyber Monday are key for sales, and I'll pull that up as well and show it to you.
Yeah. So let me start off by saying too is that I work with my clients on Cyber Monday deals that they're promoting and advertising and emailing out to their lists. So I'm doing this.
This is the thing that you do with people already.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you are selling products, either digital products or actual products, I create sort of these campaigns and the approach and leading up to and what the offers are and all the tracking involved with that particular event, right? So, but what some of these articles say, Dan, is that there's actually some interesting stats, but I think the biggest stat is that last year, Cyber Monday on 2013 was hands down the largest online spend in one day in U.S. history.
Wow.
So, like, it's actually a thing. Like, people are going to work on Monday and spending the whole day shopping online is how it feels. So it is a very big day to spend, and they're expected to spend more this year on Cyber Monday, right?
Yeah.
Another interesting stat that I jotted down while I was reading is that more than 25% of Black Friday shoppers under 35 years old, so that's that kind of millennial group, right, is shopping primarily online. So that's not the group that's trampling you at the Best Buy and, you know, all that other stuff. They're doing Black Friday sales online, right? Because this is a whole weekend event, and you know, and then obviously there's that insane trend, or that interesting bashing this year of the stores that are actually opening up on Thanksgiving Day, right? We're all seeing.
Yeah, the disintegration of society.
Right, so it's
of our morals as a culture. Yes, I see that.
There's a lot that's being said, and it's interesting because people are taking advantage of that. They're building their brand, saying, "Hey, I'm not opening up on Thursday. I'm giving my employees Thanksgiving off.
Yeah, so
I'm not
backlash, right? So it's like
I'm not a dick, Walmart." Yeah, like it's.
Well, and so it's interesting too because Black Friday as a concept now stretches several days, right? So you know, there's commercials. Walmart's showing commercials now that say like, "We have Black Friday prices."
Yeah.
Oh, like, you know, for 3 weeks or something. So It's like not even, you know, in a way they're probably saving lives by disincentivizing people to show up on the day. But it's like, so here's the question I always have.
Go ahead.
Okay? I'm a small business.
Yes.
Okay. Is it even worth it? Because it's like, all right, you know, you got Amazon and Walmart and all these things doing these huge things, and people are going out and like buying TVs and stuff. So it's like, how do I, or what should I think about, or like, what's the value to me as a small business, kind of with a, you know, like a local business or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, if you're a business that sells products, it's huge. If you're a service-based business like you and I, or you know, I have a client that does, you know, she has some digital products, but she did something last. I worked with her on this. She did a giveaway. So she had a Cyber Monday contest where she was giving away her book to 10 people if they joined this contest. We were successful in growing her list by 34% in just Cyber Monday.
From one person to 34 people?
No, no,
that would be 340%.
No. It was, but it was really great. So what you need to think about is that people are online a lot on Cyber Monday. So what are they looking for? What are they doing? If it's, you know, one-off contest to join, put it out there. You know, like you or I could do, you know, we could do a business book giveaway, or we could do an SEO free assessment giveaway, or you know,
like, so let's take me as an example.
Yeah.
Because
sure. Right.
So my web designs for us, right, typically cost $7,500, like between like $6,000 and $7,500. So let's say I want to do a Cyber Monday deal where you can sign up to do a website for us for $3,000.
Whoa.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually thinking about doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing that's holding me back.
Mm-hmm.
How am I even? It's like, how am I even going to get anyone to know about it? Because there's so much noise at the time, right?
Yes.
So how do I even, you know, like, so what's your strategy for your clients? Let's say you're a client, and you're smarter than I am, and you're starting more than 10 hours before Cyber Monday starts or whatever. How do you get them in front of people? Because it's like, if it's Cyber Monday and I'm a consumer, so many like deals and things competing for my attention.
Yep.
So how do you get me to say like, this is worth my valuable Cyber Monday shopping time?
Right. Well, there's a whole bunch of different ways to do this. Obviously, you want to be strategic about it, Dan. So if you have, you know, I think mailing your list is one way to do. You know, say whatever the special is or whatever it is that you're offering, starting with those that are loyal to you, starting with those who are already following you on, you know, Facebook and such. And that was our strategy with the list growing client that I had. It was, you know, the numbers that were liking this person on Facebook were huge, and our goal was to get them to the list, get them to opt in, and then give them something.
She had like an audience on Facebook that wasn't on her email list.
Exactly, right. By many, many magnitudes, by, you know, tens of thousands. So, but, you know, yeah, I also have, you know, a fabulous client that sells sort of like boutique olive oils and vinegars in the Hudson Valley, has many stores, and we're working on things like free shipping, buy one, get one, you know, gift baskets, that kind of thing. But, you know, to be honest, not last year, but the year before, I bought tickets that I needed, flight tickets for a business trip that I needed on Cyber Monday and got a fantastic deal. I like flew myself to Miami for, you know, like $200 because I was able to do it on like Expedia or something like that on Cyber Monday. I mean, everything's for sale. So if you're looking to, you know, book a trip in something like January, February, and you're looking to go somewhere, do that. So you know, that's some ideas. So some of the things, if I could just run down, I've got some notes here. It might be worth, you know, kind of going through in the next, like, you know, 10 minutes or so. So in advance, and I'm following the one article, Dan, that sort of gave you the approach.
Yeah. So how to maximize Cyber Monday sales? Oh, you can have my baby. Muted.
And by the way, I think it's my speaker that I've blown out, so feel free to put your headphones on if you're more comfortable.
Okay.
Just ignore me. I'm crazy. So so one of them was an article that did the kind of like approach, almost like a plan, right? It was like the plan on how to maximize, you know, what's happening on Cyber Monday. So I don't know if you want to toss one of those up. But one of them is to do in advance is to get your reporting down, right? So to make sure that you can track all the leads that are coming in, track you know, where they came from, what worked, what didn't, so that you can kind of optimize your approach for next year, right? That's just the smart thing to do. You want to make sure that you've got all of that analytics data.
Things like making sure your analytics are set up, and then also using things like Google URL Builder to track different ads or different lead sources or whatever.
Exactly. You know, tag your stuff in your CMS so that you know where people have come from for these, you know, whatever these initiatives are that you need to measure. So you know, so it kind of goes on. There was an interesting let's see. So Thanksgiving is also a huge day. So although companies like the Walmarts that are opening in the, you know, I'm forgetting the name of it, you know, all the other stores that are opening on Thanksgiving and everyone's giving them a bunch of flack for it, sitting around with a big full belly after dinner with your mobile phone shopping deals is not at all frowned upon. So
that's true.
So there's you know, one of the articles mentions, you know, start your Cyber Monday sales on Thanksgiving. You know, send it out to your list and to your dedicated audience, and mention that on your social media and on your Facebook. Say that you're starting early. They showed in one of the articles that holiday-themed ads performed better. So cheese it up with turkeys and, you know, all the super, you know, holiday theme stuff, because they had statistics. It was like the ad without the holiday theme converted like 1.7%. With the holiday theme, it was like 5.8. Like it was like a considerable conversion. Yeah. Tips around showing gratitude towards your customer is also a kind of heartfelt way to approach some of this advertising on Thanksgiving. So showing your gratitude for your loyal customers, giving back, giving them something that shows that you appreciate them and their loyalty, right? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, saying that Black Friday starts now is also a good deal. Free shipping, like I said, buy one, get one, holiday discounts, these are good. Saturday and Sunday is when one of the articles said to kind of keep the momentum going, right? So this is the 2 days following Black Friday, leading into Cyber Monday. This is where you can use you know, your social media and what they described as manage your upper funnel. So kind of like your brand awareness on directing them back to your site, having them come back and visit so that they can buy on Monday.
Well, and it seems like this is a really good opportunity to do stuff like retargeting.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you have an existing retargeting audience, to kind of hit them with the Cyber Monday deal, but then definitely to say, if you're running ads for your Cyber Monday deal, people click over, they don't buy, to kind of follow them around with a retargeting ad that says like only 1 day left to claim, only 10 hours left to claim this deal, right? And that seems like a really kind of key way to make that traffic more valuable and kind of make that sort of cost-benefit analysis work out a little better.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the strategies that I thought was interesting too is instead of buying, and this gets a little bit technical, but I know that you're going to track, instead of buying, say, your AdWords campaign by your, kind of cost per click bids, they were doing it instead, which is the kind of the CPM, so it's cost per 1,000 views, right? And then they also recommend upping those bids for that period by 50 or 60%. So really just kind of chips in, get the word out there, get that shown, right? And
people are kind of they're kind of primed to convert.
Yeah.
That period, like they're online looking for stuff.
Right. And
so it makes sense to prioritize that traffic by increasing your bids and doing the CPM, which is just like you said, the cost per 1,000 impressions, sort of puts that out there to more people, typically than cost per click will, right? So it's that makes a lot of sense because you really are saying like, okay, look, the chance for a conversion rate during this period is higher, therefore that traffic is more valuable, therefore I'm going to increase my bid for that period. And you can turn, especially if you're doing AdWords or Facebook for that matter, you can just schedule that.
Yeah, exactly.
Put it in there and say it's going to run for this time, schedule your bids, and it's going to take care of itself, and then you can eat turkey and you don't have to watch your account.
Right, exactly. And the timing I thought was interesting too. In some of these articles they mentioned, boosting those bids, right? So do it maybe like early in the day on Thanksgiving itself, and then schedule it to go back up, saying that after dinner core time and sort of the larger populations, and then kind of leave that midday to
it would be pretty fun to like around like 6 o'clock start running ads. It's be like full of turkey, like click here to I don't know get stomach pumped or I don't know.
Oh, God.
If you run that stomach pumping service,
right? Exactly. Like add
totally volunteer stomach pump. It's extremely lucrative. Extremely lucrative.
That's gross. That's gross.
That's very gross.
So some of the stuff on mobile, there was a Google's done something a little bit different. I don't know if you want to bring that up. That's
right. I can bring that up. I'll show that link in the thing. And hold on a second while I pull that up. But yeah, so Patti, you can kind of introduce this one.
Yeah, I thought that this was really interesting, and I haven't seen this in the works. Let's see. Do you have the article? So this is Google just announced just a couple days ago that they're having a richer mobile shopping experience that's starting this holiday season. So what you're seeing is kind of falls under, and this is a new term for me. Are you familiar with showrooming as a kind of an idea?
Yeah,
which is where you're
idea that you go to, like, for example, Best Buy to check out the new tablet or whatever.
Right.
The sense of it, and then you just leave and go online to find the cheapest deal.
Yeah, right. Or you create the showroom content on your site, so you start comparing prices or showing that your price is lower than someone else. It's so it's almost like when you're in the showroom and then you're looking to kind of like compare those prices. I thought that was kind of interesting. But yeah, so this is the Google article that's showing, I guess, how their mobile organic results are changing, which I think is fantastic. So it's so you see there the animated GIF at the top. It's showing you what all the details. You can kind of see more. It's giving you reviews with the cameras.
Yeah, the interesting stuff is I thought really interesting was the local inventory ad stuff, where you're actually seeing based on where you're shopping from, saying like, oh hey, you can, if you're a retailer, running an ad and saying like, oh hey, we have 30 of these in stock, and kind of having that sort of update live, so people are like, oh, there's one at my local Best Buy. I got to run down there and get it, right? So it's I thought that was really interesting.
Is that here? I didn't see that here. Where's that?
Yeah, the where they talk about local inventory ads.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So you can run. Right.
Yeah.
That sounds a little scary.
Yeah, so it says, and for shoppers who procrastinate buying gifts until Christmas Eve, we're bringing the local shopping experience to more people with local inventory ads. Shoppers can now find products nearby using any device, which means that advertisers can promote their local products throughout the holiday season, even after the holiday shipping cutoffs have passed, right? So if you're a Best Buy or something like that,
Yeah.
Obviously the holiday shipping kind of cutoff is a big deal, but then you can, even if it's like the day before Christmas, there's Christmas Eve or whatever, you can blast these ads and say, like, I'm going to blast all these local ads. It's pretty cool, and it's an interesting way for, I was talking about, large companies like Best Buy or something, but interesting way for local businesses to kind of grab some of that last second traffic, because I think a lot of that last second shopping stuff it's hard to translate online with the online advertising and stuff. So this is like a very direct way of doing that, right? I don't know, it's pretty cool.
Interesting. So is it truly combining geo-targeting based on your mobile device with ads that are tracking real-time inventory?
So it doesn't say here if
I want to know how this works.
yeah, it doesn't say here if it's based on your targeting when you create the ads, or if it's whatever. But yeah, really interesting stuff. I haven't really dug into that, but I will. I've been working a lot in AdWords, spending a lot of time in AdWords, and Google Shopping is probably my weakest, because I don't do a lot of work with product-based companies, but it's there's really crazy stuff happening with the Google Shopping ads, and I think that is the next big frontier in PPC is the shopping stuff. Google's investing a ton of time in their product line for that, and it's if you're selling physical products, it's like so finely grained, and there's really interesting stuff happening. So that's on my big list of things to get really good at. Right now I'm just kind of like, but.
You would actually be interested in this. I just did this just 2 days ago. I updated my client's Google Analytics code such that it's the e-commerce flavor of the code. I don't know if you've done...
Oh, it's delicious.
Anything with it. It's totally delicious. So what I'm seeing in Google Analytics results now are the actual products that were purchased, not just that there was a conversion, but the products that were that were purchased exactly, like itemized with commas, the exact unit name of the product, along with how much that, what the total sale was. So it's giving me kind of like, average sale cost, and and it's really beautiful. I have a couple hang-ups with completing that kind of end-to-end process, because
what's the what e-commerce platform are they on?
They're on BigCommerce.
Yeah, that's the one that I've used that before. I don't really like BigCommerce, but I have used that analytics kind of pass-through before. It's really...
Yeah. Well, you and I should talk after this. I've got a problem I'm trying to solve, because I'm trying to link the analytics from the first domain, which is the store, with the BigCommerce end of the purchasing fulfillment piece, and it's causing some issues for me. But I'm seeing some interesting data nonetheless. But I can't get that to pass through. But anyway, Cyber Monday, I'm a huge fan. I am such a nerd, Dan, that I line up what the purchases are that I'm going to go after on Cyber Monday.
Wow.
I get up early, I shop, I have a list, I have URLs, there's stuff that I know I'm going to buy anyway, that why not buy it when I've got that free shipping and I've got that % off.
Yeah, this has taught me more than anything that my shopping skills are weak sauce. But well, I'll tell you what. It's 12:32, which means we gotta head out. But first of all, thank you guys so much for watching this week's SEO and IPAs. I just want to double check real quick, make sure there's no questions in the thing. No. So thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. As always, if you checked in, we never did our beginning.
Oh, we didn't. You want to do it now, and then the close?
No.
No.
Okay. We'll do another thing. But
are you in a robe, by the way?
It's a sweater from Urban Outfitters that has become both my go out to dinner sweater and my put in my pajamas on sweater. It's essentially on me 24/7. I bought 2 of them.
Okay.
That's how comfy it is. Anyway, but you can check out all our past episodes as well as the recording of this episode if you go to twofriendlynerds.com/hangout. That's twofriendlynerds.com/hangout, or just go to the YouTubes and type in SEO and IPA to find all our past episodes. Patti, you are awesome. Thanks for the great links this week. You're super cool.
Super
as
fun
always.
stuff.
Appreciate it. And to everyone out there, we really appreciate it. Have an awesome Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful time. We'll be back next week, Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time, noon. And as always, optimize
responsibly.
I think the way we need to do it is I say optimize responsibly.
Mm-hmm.
And you say optimize responsibly.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like a.
I don't think we're ever going to get so let's see.
We will, and we can.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, optimize responsibly.
Optimize responsibly.
Thank you very much. I think that's excellent. That is excellent. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next week.
Happy Thanksgiving, Dan.
Happy Thanksgiving, Patti. And we'll see you next week, guys. Bye-bye.